What's good, y'all? Today we are watching Why Dating in Japan is Impossible. Now, impossible is a strong word. You feel me? So let's see what they talking about, and let's see why dating in Japan is so hard. Let's get to it.
Using to date Japanese men, and the reason why is way more insane than you think. This isn't just about attraction, it's a complete shift in how relationships work in Japan. And here's where things get crazy. It's not just Japanese men getting rejected.
They watch too much anime. I'm not gonna lie. She watching too much anime. She need to lock in. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. You watch way too much anime. It probably work over there in Japan. The dudes probably be like, just like that. Hell nah, boy. Hell nah, boy. Come on. Lock in, bro.
A lot of women don't want to date foreign men either.
Oh.
There are massive cultural differences, hidden biases, and honestly some brutal truths that most people don't even talk about.
In Japan, are they the ones where the dudes, they be going to brothels and stuff? They be going to brothels and then paying for the cat, and then now all the girls are like, ew, you pay for cat, but it's so normal that they're like, I'm gonna keep paying for cat. I don't care. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care nothing you got going on. I'm trying to help small businesses. You feel me? So I don't know if that's them. If that is them, damn. If it's not them, sorry for throwing a crazy stigma on y'all. But let's get to it.
But before we get into that, let's start with something shocking.
Dang.
All right, so there's a real phenomenon happening in Japan right now, which you might have seen across YouTube, and that is where men are giving up on dating entirely. They're called herbivore men, guys who have zero interest in pursuing women, getting married.
Bro, this is how, like, they must be ahead of us. Because this is how women in the US want men to act. They don't want men chasing them. They don't want men trying to talk to them. They don't want men pursuing them. They don't want none of that. They're like, bro, ew, I'm at the gym. Ew, don't talk to me. Ew, I was at the grocery store. Ew, and some guys came up to me and walked up to me. Ew. This is how they want them to act. And if that starts happening, we done. It's over with. But let's see what they talking about.
Or even trying to flirt. Some of them are too focused on work, others are just tired of rejection, and some, they've simply decided it's not worth the effort. Yeah, and the result? A growing number of Japanese women are frustrated, single, and looking for alternatives. And yeah, some of them turn to foreign guys.
I'm gonna get myself a cute Japanese girlfriend, and the thing that sucks is most of the time it completely works. You know, obviously, if you're a foreigner, there's a lot of people who really like foreign people in Japan. You can almost have an easier time dating in Japan. I know I had an easier time dating here than in London, but also that could just be my own experience and not a collective.
Oh, he must have moved over there to Japan. That boy said, screw it, I'm going to Japan. I'm getting me a Japan shorty.
Experience of everyone watching this. So I'm gonna give.
But this only applies to a small percentage of women. And even then, there are some major problems. Okay, this sucks, but it's true that a lot of Japanese women think Western men smell bad.
Sheesh.
And no, this isn't some weird stereotype. It's a real issue. And if you think that's bad, it gets much worse. In the West, beards are a symbol of masculinity. In Japan, not so much. A lot of women actually prefer clean-shaven men. So
that's because they've been brainwashed. They want the dudes that are gonna sit like this. They want the dudes that's gonna sit like this, and that's the problem. And that's why they think guys stink, because these dudes don't go to the gym. They don't go to the gym. This man is not going to no gym, bruh. And that's why she think foreign men stink, because they be going to the gym and working out and shit. You feel me? Feel me? When you start sweating, you start smelling. It just is what it is.
So if you're walking into Japan thinking your rugged Chris Hemsworth beard is going to make you stand out, you might be in for a shock when it actually turns women away.
You don't need to be Schwarzenegger or Dwayne Johnson in Japan to be attractive as a guy. Actually, it can be even negative sometimes, and that's no surprise. Because if you compare to Western women, Japanese women are generally smaller and shorter, and chances are that she's gonna feel kinda overwhelmed or even scared when meeting a guy like this. So rather than having a big muscular body, these are more important usually, and that's why they might look too feminine to Western people.
But let's say you pass the hygiene and facial hair test. There's still one massive cockblock standing in your way. Language. This is the killer. It's by far the biggest reason why foreign men struggle to date in Japan. Most Japanese women don't speak English fluently. And if you don't speak Japanese,
って思ったことあります。でも言語の壁はありますけど。
例えば
どの国の秘書がいいとかってなんかあります？
どこでも行けるな。
はい
どこでも行けるけど、ヨーロッパ系かアメリカ系を。
Congratulations! Your dating pool just shrank to almost nothing. There are plenty of stories of Western guys who thought they had a great connection with a Japanese woman, only to realize they were stuck in a cycle of awkward Google Translate conversations. It's fun at first, but the novelty wears off fast when you can't have a real conversation. So what happens? Well, in my experience, foreigners turn to dating apps as like the first thing they do. And this is where things get really weird. Because Tinder in Japan, it's a completely different beast. If you're a Western guy, you might expect it to work the same way it does back home. Swipe, match, chat, meet up. Nope, not even close. First off, good luck finding a real name. Most Japanese women use fake initials, random words, or even emojis instead of their actual names. And
They not trying to get caught on there. They not trying to get caught up. They trying to be mad low key.
profile pictures? Yeah, half of them are either anime characters, blurred faces, or just food. Seriously, some people literally put sushi as...
I don't know what the point is. I done lost the plot. I'm sorry. I done lost the plot. How you on a dating site and your image or your profile picture is sushi, and you the only one that's online now? Look at this. You online right this moment. Your shit sushi, bro. Yo, what? Nah, dog. Nah.
their profile pic. And that's not even the weirdest part. A huge number of Japanese women on Tinder aren't even looking for a boyfriend. Some just want to practice their English. Others are just curious about talking to foreigners but have zero intention of meeting up. And then you've got the worst case scenario. Women who are straight up afraid of being seen dating a foreigner. Japan is still a country where standing out too much is looked down upon. And for some women, dating a foreigner is seen as too different or even embarrassing.
That's not standing out? Hold up. So this not standing out, this normal. This normal right here? These fits normal? And this outside, look at this. You see that? That's outside. That's like on the side of the city. You feel me? Nah, dog.
Being a foreigner is seen as too different or even embarrassing.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
YouTubers won't tell you this, but it's true for many people. But let's say you do find a match. You start talking, things are going great, you're about to meet up, and then you hear this phrase, "I've always wanted to date a foreigner." Congratulations, you've just met a gaijin hunter. Gaijin hunter is a term for Japanese women who exclusively date foreigners. Sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't want to be the type of guy they're looking for? Well, here's where it gets a little messy. A lot of gaijin hunters don't actually care about you.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's facts. Look, bro, come on, dog. Bro's like, yo, I just hit the jackpot. Look at him. This nigga having a time of her life. This her 27th body this month of a foreigner. She's standing outside the airport waiting for anybody. She outside the airport waiting for anybody and everybody. She don't care. Where you from? Where you from? Them? A little better match. A little better match. But them? Yeah, nah, bruh. Yeah, nah. She only with you because you white, bro. You the first white man she done seen in a little minute, bro. This is a bad fit. This might fit. This could work. You know what I'm saying? This could work. But she looks like she could be like 22, or she could be like 30. I'm not gonna lie. This one is deceiving. This one's deceiving right here. Here, let me move this right here so y'all can see Shorty right on this side. Her on this side, I feel like she probably like 23. You know, I can say like 23. This nigga right here, he about 30. If he not 30, dang. You need to go to boy need to go to Turkey for that. You feel me? Go to Turkey, get them hair follicles from the back of the head, get it brought to the front of the head, and you might be alright.
They care that you're foreign. Some of them are just obsessed with Western culture. Some have a checklist of nationalities they want to date.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, this has actually happened from time to time. There are stories of guys who thought they found the perfect girlfriend, only to find out she literally had a list of countries she wanted to try. And it's not just about Western men. Some Japanese women actually prefer Latino men, Middle Eastern men, or even South Asian men because they find their features more exotic or masculine.
You never cheat, right? No, of course. So you never hung out with other girls, right? No, never. So you never go to those places like brothels, right? なんで？あれはお金払ってるから浮気じゃないよね。
Oh, nah. That doesn't count as cheating. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Bro started speaking in Japanese. What? That's an anime scene right there. He's like, oh. Bro, stop connecting. You feel me? The dots stop connecting right there.
Some ladies also want a
It can't be that big over there. Like, come on. Like, if we gonna let's be 100 right now. It can't be that big over there. If it is, them girls in those brothels are making millions of dollars. And I doubt they're making mills. Like, I really doubt they're making millions of dollars in there. You feel me? Maybe it's $1 million, corporation. You feel me? $1 million, like, business or whatever it may be. But they not in there making millions. You feel me? So, it can't be that bad, bro. And if it is that bad, y'all might as well start working at the brothels. This how you hit him. Look, if you a girl and you dating a guy and he was going to brothels and stuff and he's talking about that's not cheating, and then you tell him, okay, I'm gonna go work at a brothel. If I go work at a brothel, that's also not cheating, right? From your standards, right? And then boom, broke his whole mental, popped him. Bro's like, hold up, wait, what? Bro's lost, dazed and confused, bro, because he's not gonna let that slide. And that's what would make him not go to the brothels. Come on, yo, come on. Reverse psychology, my friend.
green card, which I thought strange, as I always see Japan as wealthy and amazing. But the reality is Japan has a brutal work culture. Long hours, insane expectations, and basically no work-life balance. Some women want out, and dating a foreigner is their escape plan.
Not trying to ruin your fantasy of Japanese guys. I don't know why you have fantasy Japanese guys, because Japanese guys are horrible, in my opinion. But these are the
Why bro hating on himself?
reasons why I wouldn't date a Japanese guy if I was a straight woman. If I was gay, probably it wouldn't be as bad. I don't know.
But here's where things get even crazier. A lot of Japanese women aren't just rejecting Japanese men, they're rejecting dating entirely. Yeah, and this is where the real problem comes in. Japan is facing a massive population crisis. The birth rate is collapsing, people aren't getting married, they aren't even...
A face that is loved by the Minato ward business owner, and a face that is loved by the low-income weak man. Holy.
dating. There are entire...
This ain't even real. Yo, this is hideous. I'm not gonna lie, this is monstrous right here. Yeesh.
businesses built around renting boyfriends and girlfriends because people are so disconnected from real relationships. And for women, there's a lot of pressure. The expectation is still there. Get married, have kids, be a traditional wife. But modern Japanese women, they're not interested. So what does this all mean? Simple. The entire dating scene in Japan is breaking down. It's not just about Japanese men failing to attract women. It's not just about foreign men struggling with cultural differences. It's all of it. A complete societal shift. Fewer relationships, more isolation. And the idea of romance in Japan? It's disappearing. And here's the big twist. If you're a foreigner thinking Japan is some dating paradise, think again. The truth is, it doesn't matter where you're from. What matters is how well you fit into Japan itself. And if you don't understand the culture, if you don't learn the language, if you don't actually connect on a deeper level, you're just another foreigner passing through. I don't mean to sound like a dick here. I just want you to see the full picture. So the real question isn't just why dating in Japan is nearly impossible. The real question is, are Japanese women even interested in dating at all anymore?
Kind of need to figure out if this is the person that you want to be in a relationship with within the first few days. People always say it's within 3 days. Don't kiss, you don't hold hands, you don't touch, you don't have sex whatsoever. And a lot of time, the guy asks the girl if she wants to become her girlfriend. As they say, this is the confess culture of Japanese dating.
After 3 dates? That could be 3 days. Nah, that's y'all problem. That's y'all problem. 3 days? Girlfriend after 3 days? Nah, dog.
And if the girl say yes, they become couple officially after 3 days. As a Japanese person, it's so crazy to me.
Dudes want girls that remind them of animes. You feel me? And then the girls want guys that also remind them of animes. Anime was the downfall of y'all. Hey, bruh. If Japan gotta fall apart for some animes to come out, man. Hey. They want a waifu. It's like, y'all doing too much, man. We all humans. You ain't never seen a girl that look like that in your life, bruh. Come on. Let's lock in. Well, anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that other shit. And I love you. Peace.